love vendor slop. AliExpress resellers need more credit. It's hard work ordering in bulk and then waiting weeks to get your fake crocheted items.
So I think we have actually hit peak fatigue with Etsy. The internet and the general public has finally had enough of dropshippers, low effort AI, and Etsy's gross mismanagement. I have some prime examples here for you today off the internet. Some of them older, maybe up to a year, others very recent. And it's very interesting to see non-Etsy seller YouTube creators calling out the hypocrisy or the blatant ridiculousness that is occurring on Etsy. And I don't think that it could ever change until the mass public calls it out and gets sick of it and gets attention online. That's how a lot of things has to happen. Nowadays, unfortunately, it takes, grassroots journalism or whatever it may be for something to actually change at a high up organizational level. So let's jump into some of this content.
I love vendor slop. AliExpress resellers.
This one is about vendors in person. And I actually have not been to a craft fair in a while because I have done so many of them before I started on Etsy. So it is interesting to see that maybe some craft fairs, let me know in the comments, are allowing some of these resellers or AliExpress resellers.
Vendor slop. AliExpress resellers need more credit. It's hard work ordering in bulk and then waiting weeks to get your fake crocheted items. Nothing brings me more joy than seeing unfinished 3D prints over and over again. Please never sand or paint them. I love the ridges.
Okay, we got AI Snoop Dogg, AI 50 Cent as Wolverine. Love it.
And or paint them. I love the ridges. What the I love when the artificially generated art looks like it's straight from a Facebook game. The non-red 40
Honey, wake up. New vendor slop reel is up. We also have this one from Gabby Belly. I think that's how you say her name. This is a pretty big creator with 1 million subscribers. It's from a year ago, but I just wanted to play you this clip right here. It's the most significant part of it. And this chapter on her video is titled Etsy is a Hellhole. And again, it's crazy how outside creators from the Etsy seller community are calling this, hypocrisy and ridiculousness out. It's not until this kind of stuff continues happening until Etsy will actually fix it. Because as we all know, Etsy is asleep at the wheel and has been for years when it comes to removing things that violate their policy, so on and so forth. So until this continues to happen, it's going to continue to happen.
So I went on Etsy to try to find handmade jewelry made from higher quality metals and to support small businesses in the process.
This one's crazy.
Because I'm a good person. And it was flooded with tons of cute earrings from one seller, taking up 39 out of the 48 spots on the front page. Caitlin Minimalist. Everything about her profile touts that this is a small business from someone named...
I actually didn't know this. Until this, and researched it myself, I thought that it was just like a normal store, nothing to be weary about by any means, and I seen this clip and it really made me think. I don't know anything about the store. I still don't, and I can't make any accusations by any means, but this clip is pretty interesting.
Named Caitlin. Handcrafted with love, it says on the Etsy store profile. On Instagram, this company is Asian female founded. And again, jewelry crafted with love. Opie, come here. Yes, she's so cute. I was ready to buy from this small Asian female-owned business. This small business with almost 3 million sales and 30 employees, where several of their products are found on Alibaba.com, a dropshipping or wholesale website.
Ooh, there it is. Now, this has happened to me before, and this is possible that it's happening in reverse. It is possible that an AliExpress seller copied photos from that store and sold them on AliExpress and remanufactured them, remade them, and is selling them on AliExpress. I had AliExpress sellers directly rip me off, steal my photos, Photoshop it just a little bit, and sell some half version of my product. That has happened to me. I made a video about it a long time ago. It didn't do really well, so I took it down, but it has happened to me and it has happened to other people as well. So that's why I recommend always doing a reverse image search with your products at least once a year, maybe quarterly, to be safe, especially if you're doing really well and people are using filters and different things to find viral products. You can bet that in your career, at least one time, you might be copied by an AliExpress Chinese manufacturer. So to give that store the benefit of the doubt, it might be happening in reverse, where an AliExpress copycat is copying her and ripping her off. However, you never know. Or it's possible that AliExpress seller makes that stuff and they also own that store on Etsy. You don't know that either. And is that allowed? I'm not sure. It's a pretty gray area. Let's just keep watching.
For cheap, mass-produced goods to mark up. Like this $3 ring she sells for $27, while marketing it as a higher quality product than it actually is. I mean, all the listings say it's handmade, which is just an outright lie. Okay, I should probably clarify that while earrings are made in factories overseas, they are technically handmade at certain points, just at mass production scale with often poorly paid workers, questionable working conditions, and at worst, which we'll get into later, forced labor, which is not the connotation we typically associate with marketing something as handmade. And every product on their own website says that they're handmade as well. And it shows because people on Reddit have become suspicious of this seller, also finding their own examples of their products on Alibaba, and complaints about the cheapness of the ring and how quickly it tarnishes. It's $3 for a reason. The 18-karat gold finish might be so thin that it rubs off pretty easily, exposing the silver underneath with no coating, leaving it to tarnish. This pair, I found the exact same photo, and you can tell because the reflections in the earrings are identical, on another jeweler's website of handmade jewelry, selling it for $138. I was wondering who stole from who at this point, when I noticed that Judith's photo is much more cropped in than Caitlin's.
So that's a pretty interesting clip. And like I said, it might be happening in reverse. Also technically handmade in China, I guess. This next clip is pretty interesting as well. It's titled "Dropshipping Killed Etsy," again from a large creator that does not specialize in Etsy selling specific content like myself. This one's titled "Dropshipping Killed Etsy." This is the clip that I picked out to share with you guys.
So yeah, I paid $20 for this, worth every penny, and oh my god, the researcher just sent me something. So apparently this thing
He bought it
that
on
I
Etsy
paid
for
$20 for, you can buy it on Apparently you could buy the exact same thing on Alibaba for $3.50. I'm paying like 8 times that or something. And for Temu it goes for $5.66. So at least that makes me feel slightly,
which is pretty crazy because there is a lot of drop shipping, blatant Etsy drop shipping from AliExpress products on Etsy. I've even found a few channels before, I don't know if they're still up, teaching you how to do it, showing you how to do it. It was a small channels, but nonetheless it does exist. And there's no big system on Etsy's side to clear these sellers out. If they really want to integrate AI into their website, I would say a reverse image search starting with all the images. This would be a huge task, which would probably take a lot of data processing and a lot of money. So I really don't know what I'm talking about here. However, I can give an idea and say that a reverse image search for all the listings on their website, cross-referencing with Temu and AliExpress to begin with, would allow some type of red flag system. Would you agree? And then from there, a human manual review could finish the job. That, I would say, would be bare minimum. Let's check out the next one. I thought this video in particular was hilarious. It has a few good clips that I want to show you guys here. This guy's called JamLab, and you can check out this video if you want. It's called "How Bad is Etsy? It's Worse Than You Think." Now, again, I don't think Etsy should be completely jumped ship on by any means. It's a great marketplace that you can make a lot of money from. However, until we call things out repeatedly, then Etsy won't fix anything and they're going to continue allowing it. We don't know what's behind the scenes. They're not going to admit any fault. That would hurt stock prices, etc. But it should be fixed and we should have answers, and there should be much better quality control teams in place at Etsy, but I don't think they want to hire anybody. But I just wanted to preface all of this, or put this in the middle here, that I don't think Etsy should be jumped ship on by any means. It's one of the biggest online platforms, period. So if you can do good here, which you can, then you can make a lot of money.
In a time of increasing automation, it's our mission to keep human connection at the heart of commerce. That's why we built a place where creativity lives and thrives, because it's powered by people. Let's just go back to this pillow thing, take a look at the reviews. Summarized by AI, right? Weren't we just talking about like making commerce more human, or?
This is what I mentioned before in a different video, that a lot of companies are just rushing and racing to integrate AI into their company just so they can say that, just so they can have a press release saying that, so that way stocks can go up, because we're in an AI bubble right now. I mentioned in a different video of mine, I forgot which one, that I seen an AI infused washer and dryer at Best Buy, because you definitely need that. It's the same type of bubble that we are in with everything being smart. A smart TV, a smart phone, a smart this, a smart car, a smart everything. Now it's AI. The word's just going to change. Soon, who knows what it's going to be. It's going to be able to integrate with your brain chip or something. I'm not sure, but it's a bubble. I don't know how long it's going to last. A lot of people speculate on that. However, to put summarized by AI on your website that you want to keep, the website you want to keep human and keep your e-commerce website human, I think that proves my point that they're just trying to integrate AI just to say they're integrating AI, even though it's not really helping. Like the AI tool for the titles, not helpful whatsoever, and among other things that Etsy has tried to do to integrate AI just so they can say they did. Anyway, as you can see, a lot of the internet has become fed up and has fatigue with Etsy's ridiculousness. Now, continue calling it out. I'll continue making videos like this if you guys enjoyed it. But in the meantime, if you would like help on Etsy and you have not given up all hope, I would love to work with you one-on-one. There's a free call in the description below. And in the meantime, I hope you have a beautiful day.